You are not asking for money. You are selecting a reality where it already exists. The world you see, the bank account you check, the bills that arrive. This is not reality. It is a shadow, a memory of a past assumption. You have been trained to beg the shadow, to plead with the mirror, and the universe has answered you with silence. But what if that silence is simply the perfect reflection of your own inner state of waiting? In the next few minutes, you will stop being a beggar, and you will learn the one command that forces the shadow to change, by changing the source. By the end of this, you will not be looking for an answer. You will be the answer. You are waiting, waiting for a sign, waiting for a sound from the heavens, a rupture in the clouds. You ask, and you hear nothing. A void, an empty, agonizing silence. A silence that feels like cosmic indifference, like you are an orphan in the storm. You have come to believe the universe is silent. You believe it has turned its back on you, or that you are unworthy of a reply. This is the great illusion. This is the lie you have accepted as truth. The universe is never silent. It is screaming at you, in every moment, on every street corner, in every song that plays, in every book that falls from the shelf. The problem isn't the sender. The problem is the receiver. You have forgotten its native language. You've been trained by the world of shadows to look for thunderbolts, for parting clouds, for a booming external voice. You have forgotten the language of the real world. The language of the inner world is not words. It is symbols. It is feeling. It is assumption. The world you see, the people you meet, the very circumstances of your day. That is the communication. It is a perfect, flawless mirror, reflecting in grotesque detail what you are assuming, of what you are being. How does it speak? Look around. Look at the patterns you dismiss as coincidence. That number you see again and again. 1111, 222, 4 and 44. You smile, call it cute, and move on. You've just ignored a telegram from your real self. That song lyric that plays on the radio, right as you're consumed by a specific doubt, a specific fear. You think, what a coincidence. You've just missed the answer. You've just missed the command from your inner world, the overheard conversation from strangers, solving the very problem you were just pondering. You are surrounded. You are drowning in answers, but you are looking for a different kind of answer. You are looking for an answer that confirms your lack, your separation. But the universe, your consciousness, only confirms what is. Your consciousness is the one and only reality, and the external world, it is its faithful shadow. It cannot lie. It cannot withhold. It can only reflect. This external world, it is a perfect mirror, flawless, instantaneous. It doesn't judge. It doesn't decide. It doesn't have a preference. It simply shows you. It shows you your state. If you walk around feeling poor, saturated in the assumption of I do not have, the mirror must show you poverty. It must show you overdue bills. It must show you empty spaces. If you walk around feeling unseen, the mirror must arrange circumstances where you are overlooked, where your voice is not heard. The universe is not punishing you. It is obeying you. It is obeying your I am. When you look in a physical mirror, you don't beg it to show you a smile. You don't plead with it, you simply unsmile. And the mirror responds, instantly. Your imagination, your inner world, is the face. The physical world is the glass. It has no choice but to reflect the state you have assumed. It is the law. The operant power is not outside of you. It is your own wonderful, human imagination. The silence you perceive, it is not silence at all. It is the sound of your own inner state being broadcast back to you at full volume. When you feel lack, when you feel desperation, and you look outside and see more lack, that is not silence. That is the universe screaming, yes, I hear you. You are assuming lack, and I am proving it to you. I am confirming your state. The universe is a yes machine. It only knows how to agree with your state of being. It's a confirmation service for your I am. So when you ask, where is my money? From a place of not having it, the universe hears the feeling, I am in lack of money, and it responds by showing you more empty space. It is answering you, just not in the way you want. It is confirming your assumption. It is a loyal servant. It cannot, it will not disobey your inner conviction. You've been trying to change the reflection. You've been polishing the mirror, wiping the mirror, begging the mirror, yelling at the mirror, hoping the image will change. You've been trying to change people, change circumstances, change the shadows. But the mirror cannot change itself. The shadow cannot change the body. It can only hold the image you give it. The power is not in the reflection. The power is in the source. You are the source. This realization, this one single realization, this is where everything shifts. You must stop asking for a different reflection. You must become a different source. You must stop pleading with the shadows. But that's only the surface. This is where the real work begins. This is how most people pray. This is how they ask. They get on their knees, not in gratitude, but in desperation. Please, God, universe, give me a sign. Please, I need this. I don't have this. I am lacking. I need you to provide it. What is this? This is an affirmation. It is a powerful, emotional, deeply felt declaration of lack. You are not asking for something. You are announcing that you are without it. You are immersing your consciousness, your sacred I am, in the feeling of absence. You are telling the universe, I am poor. I am waiting. I am doubtful. I am separate. And the universe, the perfect mirror, the loyal servant, responds with its only word, Amen. It says, as you wish, as you are. It confirms your state, and the doors remain closed. The universe, acting as this perfect mirror, must reflect this state of lack back to you. You plead for a sign, and you get silence. Why? Because pleading is the state, the feeling of not having received. Waiting is the state, the feeling of not having. The universe faithfully mirrors this state of waiting by giving you more waiting. It mirrors your uncertainty by giving you more confusing circumstances, more maybes, more almosts. It is not denying you. It is agreeing with you. It is agreeing with the state, the assumption you have chosen to occupy. You are the operant power. Your feeling is the key, and the feeling you are broadcasting, the key you are using, is, I am in need. And so the door to having remains locked. The universe does not respond to the words of your pleading. It doesn't hear the dictionary definition. It is not a person. It is a law. It responds to the feeling, the state, the assumption behind the words. You can say, I am wealthy 1,000 times, but if you feel poor while saying it, if you are checking your bank account in fear, the universe hears, I am poor. It hears the dominant feeling, the assumption. The law of assumption is absolute. Begging is the opposite of assumption. Begging is the admission of not having. Assumption is the quiet occupancy, the secret, inner knowing of already being. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot be in the state of wanting and the state of having at the same time. You must choose. Think of the mirror again. You do not stand before it and beg it to show your reflection. You don't plead, please, mirror, show me my face. I really need to see my face. The thought is absurd. Why? Because you know what it is. You know its function. You simply assume it will. You know it will. You walk up to it knowing it is a mirror, and it responds instantly, perfectly. Your assumption is the command. It is effortless. Your consciousness, your I am, is the reality. The physical world is the mirror. It has no choice. It has no power to resist your assumption. It must, and it will, reflect it instantly. The delay you experience is not the law's delay. It is only the time it takes you to become certain, to occupy the new state, to become the person who is what you desire. So, if begging is the problem, if asking from lack only creates more lack, what is the alternative? You've been taught to be a beggar, a petitioner. You've been taught that the power is out there, separate from you, in a sky god, or in luck, or in other people. But the secret, the key, is that you are the power. You are the I am. You are the consciousness that animates all things. You must stop begging. You must stop asking from the outside. You must start commanding from the inside. Now go deeper. This is the great shift, the pivot, the turning point of the soul, from begging to commanding. This is the teaching of Neville Goddard. This is the core of the law. To beg is to affirm lack. It is to stand outside the desired state, looking in, with your hands pressed against the glass. To command is to speak from the state. It is to be inside the room, inside your assumption, as the master of it. You are not asking permission. You are not hoping for a result. You are announcing a fact. You are declaring what is in the only world that is real, your imagination. This is not arrogance. This is remembrance. This is remembering who you are. You are not a puppet. You are not a victim of your world. You are the source of it. To beg is to be a victim. It is to say, the power is outside me. Circumstance is king. The economy is king. My past is king. Please, circumstances, be kind to me. To command is to be the source. It is to know that you are the operant power. It is to know that circumstances are just the mirror. They are dead things. They are shadows, cast by your own mind. They have no power to create. They have no intelligence. They can only reflect you, your imagination, your I am. That is the creative power. When you truly feel this, when you truly know this, not just intellectually, but in your bones, your entire relationship with reality changes. You stop reacting. You stop hoping. You start selecting. You start being. A specific phrase, a declaration can act as a key to force you, to shift you from the state of victim to the state of source. It is not an ask. It is a command. The words are simple, but their power is absolute. If you feel them, nothing can resist my command. Say it. Feel it. What does it imply? It implies that you are the authority. It implies that the world, the mirror, your body, your finances must obey. It implies that there is no other power. There is no resistance. There is only reflection. There is no one to deny you, for you are the one giving the order. Your I am is God. Speaking this command, feeling this command, does something to your inner world. It forces a shift in your state of mind. It is a spiritual realignment. You cannot feel like a victim and feel this absolute authority, and at the same time, you must choose. When you assume the feeling of this command, when you feel the thrill of its truth, you move into the state of power. You become the person for whom it is true. You are no longer the one waiting for money. You are the source, the consciousness from which abundance flows. This is the assumption. This is the key. You are forcing your inner world to conform, and the outer world, the shadow world, has no choice but to follow. It must. When you speak from this place of absolute authority, from the center of your I am, the outer world must conform. The mirror must shift. Large sums of money are just symbols. They are shadows. They must bend to the state you have assumed. But the reflection shifts in its own language. The answers don't always arrive on a thunderbolt. As a bag of cash falling from the sky, they come as whispers. They come as nudges. They come as synchronicities. You have made the command. You have declared what is. Now, you must learn to read the response. You must learn to see the bridge of incidents that your own I am is building for you. You have commanded. You have spoken from the state of I am. Now, you listen. But you do not listen with your old ears, the ears of doubt. You do not look with your old eyes, the eyes of the victim. You are not looking for the dramatic world-stopping sign. That is the old way. That is the expectation of the beggar, the one who needs proof before they will believe. The one who commands is the belief. They are the certainty. They simply expect. The answers, the manifestations, are often subtle at first. They are woven into the fabric of your day. The universe, your consciousness, is infinitely intelligent. It will use the path of least resistance, the most natural bridge of incidents, to bring your assumption into form. The first channel, synchronicity. You've commanded. Nothing can resist my command. And suddenly, you see the numbers again. 1111, 444. But this time, you don't dismiss it. You don't call it cute. You know, it's a nod. It's a wink from your deeper self. It is the echo of your command. The command is heard. It is done. Or you see the name of your desire, on a passing truck, or a word, repeated 3 times. These are not tests. These are confirmations. These are the first movements of the shadow world, rearranging itself to match your new state. The second channel, conversations. This one is powerful. You are in a coffee shop, you are on a bus, and the table next to you, strangers, are discussing the exact solution to your financial problem. They mention a name, they mention a website, they mention a strategy. You overhear a phrase, a name, a single idea. That is not an accident. There are no accidents. That is the bridge. That is the answer, materialized in the chance encounter. Your I am is using everyone and everything to speak to you, to guide you, to fulfill your assumption. The third channel, intuition, the inner nudge. This is the most powerful, the most direct channel. This is your own I am speaking directly. You've made your command, and now you feel a sudden, inexplicable pull to call someone you haven't spoken to in years, or a sudden idea, a business plan, a solution drops into your mind, fully formed. It feels right. It feels certain. It feels easy. This is not your tiny, analytical, fearful mind. This is the I am, your greater self, your consciousness, delivering the blueprint. This is the intuition. This is the nudge. Your only job is to obey it, to act on that nudge without question. That is the path. The fourth channel, dreams, the subconscious mind, the realm where all realities exist, the real world. It speaks in symbols. When you sleep, you are not dead. You are in the vast workshop of creation, your imagination. After you make your command, before you sleep, pay attention to your dreams. The answer may come as a symbol, a feeling, a scenario that, upon waking, gives you that aha moment, that, of course, feeling. Your subconscious is delivering the answer, the path, the warning, or the confirmation. The dream world is just as real as this one. It is the fertile ground from which this shadow world is cast. You see, the universe, your universe, is always talking. It is confirming your command through synchronicities, through people, through your own intuition, and through your dreams. It is never silent. You just had to tune to the right frequency. You had to command, not beg. You had to assume the state of the master, not the slave. But that's only the surface. Now, I will give you the precise technique, the 3 steps, to get a guaranteed response, a command that must be answered, a way to force the money, the solution, the answer, into your life, in 24 hours or less. This is not a game. This is not a hope. This is a technique, a spiritual technology, a method to get a guaranteed response, a clear path, within 24 hours. But it requires you to be all in. It requires authority. It requires you to abandon, completely, the old self, the beggar, the victim, for the duration of the act. You must become the operant power. You must become the I am. This is the 3-step immediate response technique. It works, if you work it, if you become it. Step 1, ask, but not as a beggar. Ask as a master. This is the step of clarity. You cannot get a clear answer to a muddled question. You cannot get money when your mind is filled with 100 different conflicting desires. Get crystal clear. What do you truly want now? Not, I want more money. That is vague. Be specific. I require a clear, actionable idea that brings in $10,000 this month. Or, I require the $5,000 I need for my rent to be in my hand today. Write it down. 1. Sharp, specific, question or command. Look at it. This is your target. This clarity focuses your I am like a laser. Step 2, command. This is the step of authority. You now shift fully into the state of the master. You are not asking the universe for this answer. You are commanding your own subconscious mind, your I am, your consciousness, to deliver it, to reveal the path. Close your eyes. Feel the power within you, the silent, knowing, operant power, the one and only reality. Speak the words and mean them. Feel them in your chest. Nothing can resist my command. Feel the finality of it. Feel the truth of it. Know that it is done. You can add, the answer, the path, the money is mine today. Feel the thrill, the relief, the certainty of that assumption. Step 3, release. This is the step of expectation. This is where most people fail. After commanding, they get up and they start checking. They look at their phone. They check their email. They look out the window. They obsess. They dig up the seed every 5 minutes to see if it's growing. This is doubt. This is a return to the state of lack. It cancels the command. Releasing means you let go. You trust the law because you are the law. You do not obsess. You do not check. You walk through your day with calm expectation. You are not hunting for the answer. You are simply noticing. You are listening. You are aware. You know it is coming, so you are relaxed, and you watch as the bridge of incidents appears. You have asked with clarity. You have commanded with authority. You have released with expectation. The seed is planted in the only ground that matters, your consciousness. The law is perfect. The mirror is flawless. Within 24 hours, the path will be shown. It must. It will come through one of the channels. A nudge, a conversation, a sudden insight, an opportunity that seems too good to be true. Your only job is to act on it when it appears, to say yes to the nudge. The command will be answered. It is done. You are no longer the beggar. You are the commander. The power was never outside of you. It is you. The silence is broken. What command will you give right now? Tell me in the comments. What answer did you know was yours today? Subscribe. Activate notifications. Your new state is waiting. And if you are ready to live from this power, the next video is your command in action. Click it now and become the source.